Wow. Just you let go. Wow, it's so shocking. When you do something, don't do it. Breathe it. You're trying to do what you can't do. So breathe. And then add things. You did very good. But you were thinking of what you can't do. No, think of what you can do. First of all, breathe. And then do the rest. You did good. But you were in chaos. Any questions? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to ask you a question. What you did with that woman that you thought had ALS, is that like psychocatharsis? Can a person do that on themselves?
Look, what happens is this, we're all acting, and she was acting revenge. Simple as that. And she was acting so strong that she entered into the act and she couldn't get out of it until I stimulated her. And then she started to shout at him and she got it out. So we're acting. We're acting Parkinson, we're acting fear, we're acting survival, we're acting abandonment, we're acting support. It all depends on how much we act from each act. But most of the act in Parkinson is abandonment. I've been abandoned. Any question? Yes, sir.
My question is this. I find that freeze because I want to keep up with the beat. I mean, I'm a dancer going for a long time. So I guess frustrated that I can't keep up with the beat. Do you recommend maybe starting with a slower beat that I can keep up with?
It would be dangerous to start with a slower beat, and it will be dangerous to start with a fast beat. So start with a mainstream rhythm with your mouth. You see? You get it? And then slowly by slowly your body will entrain. Your body systems will start to enter the rhythm and they will train to make one movement out of it. But you have to act it through for a very long time. Even if I'm going now to the hotel where the keys are. Hello, can I have room 336, please? Thank you. I'm acting it. Otherwise, I'll go. And she'll be helping me, and that'll be helping. Act it. You have to act it until it enters into you. Don't be ashamed. Don't be judged. Do it. And tell yourself, thank you for what you're doing, because it's you that is doing it. Do you understand what I mean? It's here. Too slow a rhythm, you'll be in freezing. Too fast a rhythm, you'll be in freezing. You need heartbeat rhythm. And you have to speak like that, and you have to move like that, and you have to dress like that until it becomes part of you, and then you can change it. Did you get it?
I think so.
Good. 1 second. Right? Yes.
For him, what about a time frame? Speak like, are we talking about doing this every days and every days?
Yeah, it's a very hard question, you said. Look, I would suggest you practice each time 5 to 10 minutes practice and take it into your daily life 24 hours a day. But don't practice and then go back to Parkinson. That's why I wrote in the book Goodbye Parkinson and not Hello Parkinson. It's saying goodbye to Parkinson every day of your life. It's not that, okay, I practice and now I bring it back. It's unbelievable. I work with people and I bring them really to places that they don't believe themselves. I say, okay, now go and drink water. This is the mat. Here, they go out and there they have the water. They have been dancing. Okay, now go and drink the water. Why?
plays over the curtain.
You understand?
You're done.
This is no way. I say you return, no way you return until you do. Now take the water. Go. It's very hard. It's very hard. Much easier. Habits. Any more questions? Yes.
Do you suggest certain types of music over others?
Of course. First of all, music is an act. Music is an act, it's a story. If you want music to sleep, take music to sleep. If you want music for power, you take music for power. It can be disco, it can be march, army, yeah, or disco. These are rhythms. But if you want it for your daily life to move, you need mainstream, bossa nova, kind of swingier, Sinatra style, you know. Easy. This is the mainstream. I will show you now music to get out of places that you're stuck in. Right? You all know what it means to be stuck in. I am stuck in my shoulder now. And I can't move my shoulder because I have pain. I'm not going to go to the pain, I'm going to go where I don't have pain. She doesn't like me. I always had problems with her. You know, there are Jewish mentalities. She's a Jew girl. She is a Jew girl. Okay, I have pain here. I'm gonna go through here. Enter the pain. Enter where I'm stuck. Not like this. One minute like this. Do it.
You don't know. I would tell you if I believed that you might care someday. But until then, I'll never give this away.
Okay, so we assume that this exercise, we break the movements and we can enter places that we were stuck. Actually, now you close your mouth, it won't go. Until you can do it, okay? So now I use the music in order to get out of a stuck situation. Now I'm going to use the music to get out of a freezing, interactive situation.
Oh, a secret it must stay. You don't know how hard to bear. Is this one way of affair? For it breaks my heart to be in love when you don't know. day, and you don't know how hard to bear is this one love affair. For it breaks my heart to be in love when you don't know.
You just decide what you want. It's a mess. Your face, your hands, you have to act it. Otherwise, it won't go. It will be Parkinson. It will become more and more. It will become more and more. Remember that. All right? מתי אנחנו מסיימים? Yes.
Quick question. Earbuds.
Earbuds, yeah, very good,
Very good
very good.
to keep the.
Metallic. It all depends what you want. But I want to tell you something very interesting. You know, you hear music all the time, the screeching of cars, the dripping in the bathroom, the cleaning of I don't know what in the street, and the birds. And you're bombarded all the time, but you can hear what you want to hear. Understand? So listen to what you want to hear and put music. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And put music according to what you want. If you want to walk, then put music. Because that's what you can do. And if you want to get confidence, and if you want combinations, you put the music you want. Very important. But take care of metallic music. Yes, any more questions? Yes.
Do you suggest doing any of this work in front of a mirror?
Beautiful question. Yes, yes, and no. If I want to see myself, I see myself every second, how I am. I see how my back is. I see how I am. I don't need a mirror. But of course, you're right. That the person doesn't have confidence in himself. He has to see. But you don't have to see. You sense it. You sense. If I walk like that, I sense I'm walking my age. Hey, 10 years younger. I'm already 10 years younger. Hey, show some confidence. Oh yeah, you're right. I changed it already. I don't need a mirror. I need awareness. But of course, you're right. Any more questions?
When you start doing this, do you reduce, sometimes can you reduce?
Look, the truth about medication is that there's no answer yet in medication. There's one problem with medication. You don't know what side effects you will have.
Right.
So what happens? You start to take medication, you feel good. And all of a sudden you don't feel good. So you don't say, I'm going to stimulate my pharmacology. I'm going to take more. And once you take more, you start to look at the watch. Oh my God, I feel that the medication is stopping. Oh, now I have to wait until it's going to start again. You see, so medication is problematic. But if you take medication in order to uplift your pharmacology, what you produce, it's good. So many times, I even had a person I spoke with today, and I told him, don't take other medication. Let's say, take Cifrol. Cifrol is a medication that is a stimulator, an agonist. Don't take something like Cinemet yet, because Cinemet is already dopamine. So try to stimulate what you can still continue to take. It's very hard, and it's not for this workshop, but I answered it to you. Right? Any more questions? Yeah.
It's not a question, it's actually a comment. I'm a caregiver at the Rockley campus, and I was privileged to go to a seminar with the Michael J. Fox Foundation, and there was a woman on stage who was talking about her husband and his condition. They were socialites, they used to always go out, and he was taking a little bit too long to get dressed. And she said, "Would you hurry up already?" And he stopped. He actually had a diagnosis of Parkinson's for 14 years. And he said, "When I was diagnosed with Parkinson's, guess what? So were you." So I want to say to all of us who are individuals with Parkinson's or who are caregivers for Parkinson's, we all have the diagnosis, but she changed her culture. She gave him more patience, and she focused on what he still could do. And this young lady who's sitting next to me, she's one of the trainers that we sent out to do Rock Steady Boxing. Individuals, we have about 21 participants now who are doing the program. Individuals who were doing their exercise program before wasn't doing strenuous or vigorous
I don't
programs.
understand your question. You asked a question, you gave an
No,
answer,
it's a
you are
comment.
giving
It's a
another.
no, it's a
What
comment.
do you mean now?
Well, the comment is we all have diagnosis, but the breathing and the movement, what I thought the individuals could not do, I happened to look down and saw the lower extremities moving. The rhythm, the pace, and the breathing, that was the key.
Look, everything is good. Some people like opera, some people don't. Some people like classic music, some people don't. Some people like jazz, classicians don't like jazz. Some people like Tai Chi, some people like Qigong, some people will do Feldenkrais, some people will do tango. Everything is good. There is a but. If you are aware to where you're driving yourself, then it's right. If you dance the tango and you do the movements, and then you continue coming home with Parkinson, you didn't do the work. So you have to use, and if you're doing boxing and doing like that and you give out energy, it's very good. But if you're going to continue walking like that, it's not correct. It means the one who teaches boxing has to teach so that the boxing enters into your daily life. Okay? But I'm going to tell you another secret, only between you and me. We all have Parkinson.
There you go, we do.
We all have Parkinson. Remember what I'm telling you. I'm working with people 30 years old. Any more questions, my friends? Yeah.
I know you have a place in Israel that you do this. Do you do it in group or do you do it individually?
I worked with groups and I worked with associations for many, many years. And this year I decided that I'm not working with groups anymore, so I gave it over to the people who work with me. Because the groups I worked with were people who had deep brain surgery, who had all kinds of experiments and pads and things, and they worked terrible on them. And we worked with these groups for 18, 19 years approximately. This year I decided that I'm not doing it anymore because I'm tired already. But when people come from me from abroad, for example, so we do sessions of around 7 days to 10 days, very intensive, where I brainwash them, and they have to do what I would demand of them, otherwise it's not worth their time. And we do lots of Skyping, and the Skyping is good. Because I do Skyping with them and they have to prepare the work, and then I do Skyping also with their caretakers. Tell them what to do, and it's very good. Did I answer the question?
I did. I have a second part to that question.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered training people here to do what you do so that they can at least learn the regiment of it?
I've trained Suzanne.
Fine,
Where's Susan here? I've trained her. She's a practitioner, she's working now, we continue to train her, I continue to train her. And I'm very young yet, so I don't know what the future will be. Maybe I'll come and train more people. It was a joke, so smile, don't be frozen. Thank you. Yes?
Could you please speak to the problem that people with Parkinson's start to walk and then they feel?
Yeah, very important. Problems that people start, but even worse problem is this, all right? You must do two things. First of all, you must open your mouth and move from side to side. And you have to walk like this. You have no choice, because whoever closes his legs like that and starts to run, he can't stop. Doing the same backwards. You start to run like crazy. No way. This is the secret. From foot to foot, anywhere you go, open legs. You see how it goes? I'm going to turn around. Did I give you an answer?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
One more question. Oh, I'm such a nerd, I'm
You're
sorry.
not a nerd, you're simply killing me. It's okay.
Is there you see, somebody who's never been a breather, like a kind of quiet person, is there just an isolated breathing exercise?
Yeah, very good question, and I'm happy you asked it, but it's your last question. Take Sinatra, take Tony Bennett, Michael Bublé, the Platters, oldies. Who doesn't say anything, doesn't matter what. No, you took out the record? How could you have done that to me? How could you? No, it doesn't matter. Okay. And